Hello every-brony, Corpulent Brony here. Today I've got quite the treat for everyone. I was at the house of a Pegasister friend of mine, and she had an old book that she was looking to get rid of. It's more of a booklet, really, and it's simply called My Little Pony, Friendship is Magic. There's no ISBN number or UPC code. I'm sure some pony must have seen this book before. It's the first I've ever seen it, or even heard of it. It's definitely old, and it was definitely put out probably before the first episode was shown back in 2010. And it's a very condensed version and a very slightly different version of the first two episodes of the show. And today I've gone ahead and invited in an old friend of mine, the Olden Brony, to talk with every pony about this very interesting book, and he's actually going to go ahead and do a read-along. How you doing, Olden Brony?
Hello there, Corpulent Brony. Very happy to be here, and I'm doing pretty well considering my age, and I'm very much looking forward to sharing some great pony stories for you from back in the day.
Well, that's very good. I'm very happy that you decided to come in today and give us a bit of a reading for this book.
Oh, this is truly my pleasure. I just really enjoy reading these old pony books. They take me back to my childhood, back when I was a little pony of my own.
Okay, well, take it away.
Okay, if you don't mind, I always like to read the back of these first, you know. My Little Pony, Friendship is Magic. The ponies are on a journey to save Equestria. Join Pinkie Pie, Rainbow Dash, and all of your favorite ponies as they help Twilight Sparkle discover the importance of friendship. And there's a little ad advertising for the upcoming TV show, My Little Pony. Oh, isn't that wonderful? In all of ponydom, there are many tales to be told, but this story is more than a tale. It is a legend, and it takes place in the magical realm of Equestria.
Oh, there you are, Twilight Sparkle. We have been looking for you all afternoon.
The young ponies pranced around Twilight Sparkle, waiting for her to join them. Twilight simply replied,
Sorry, but I have way too much studying to do. Does that pony do anything but study? Sometimes I think studying means more to her than friends.
Princess Celestia, the ruler in ponydom, knew it was best for Twilight Sparkle to learn the meaning of friendship, so she decided the time had come to give her brightest student a new task, to supervise the preparations for the summer sun celebration and to make some friends. With her sidekick, Spike the Dragon, Twilight Sparkle boarded the royal chariot and took off for Ponyville.
Maybe the ponies in Ponyville have interesting things to talk about. Why don't you just try to make some friends?
Spike urged. Twilight said very seriously,
We'll check out the preparations like the princess asked, but I do not have time to make friends.
And with that, the chariot landed.
Yeehaw!
In the distance, they saw a pony charging toward them. Twilight gave Spike a puzzled look.
Howdy, Miss, I'm Applejack.
As she introduced herself, Applejack gave Twilight's hoof a tight squeeze.
Y'all are just in time for the summer sun celebration. Come on, I'll introduce you to the Apple Clan.
Twilight Sparkle frowned, but Spike just shrugged.
At least we will be able to check on the party preparations.
Ponyville Town Hall was filled with excited ponies scurrying from banquet table to banister, hanging decorations. Princess Celestia would be pleased. The preparations for the summer sun celebration were almost finished. Then, Applejack introduced them to some of her friends.
And these here ponies help to keep a handle on all the festivities.
She motioned her hoof at Pinkie Pie, Rarity, Fluttershy, and Rainbow Dash. As the day turned into night, ponies from all over Equestria gathered to watch the magical sunrise together. Pinkie Pie turned to Twilight.
Isn't this exciting? Are you excited? Because I'm excited. I've never been so excited.
The hall fell quiet as the mayor of Ponyville addressed the crowd.
It is with great pleasure that I announce the beginning of the summer sun celebration.
The crowd exploded in cheer. Every pony's eyes were on the balcony as they awaited the arrival of Princess Celestia. But where was the princess? The cheers quickly turned to gasps of fright. Standing on the balcony was a dark pony with a very unusual horn.
What is wrong?
The dark pony asked.
Do you not know who I am? Do you not remember the legends? I am the mare in the moon, Nightmare. From this day forth, the night will last forever!
In a rush, Twilight took off for the library. A small group of ponies followed her.
Will it really stay dark forever?
They asked. As she turned the pages of a dusty old book, Twilight read the legend of Nightmare to the worried ponies surrounding her.
Long ago, Equestria was ruled by two royal sisters, whose job it was to create harmony throughout the land. The older sister, Princess Celestia, used her unicorn powers to raise the sun in the morning and lower it in the evening. Then her younger sister, Princess Selena, would bring out the moon at night and lower it in the morning to make way for the sun. Over time, the younger sister's heart grew cold as she watched every pony play during the day, but sleep through the darkness of night that she worked so hard to bring them. One morning, Princess Selena refused to lower the moon to make way for the sun ever again, and no pony could change her mind. She would then become known as Nightmare. Using magic from the 6 elements of harmony, the older sister, Princess Celestia, defeated Nightmare and banished her to the moon.
Twilight continued.
We have to get the elements of harmony if we are going to stop her. Legend says there are 5 known elements of harmony. When all 5 elements are present, the 6th element will be revealed.
Twilight continued.
The last known location of the 5 elements was in an ancient castle in the Everfree Forest.
So the ponies set off to find the elements and save Equestria from eternal darkness. But the forest soon grew dark, and the ponies were afraid of what could lie ahead in the shadows. Suddenly, Pinkie Pie began giggling.
Pinkie, what are you doing? You need to snicker at the scary.
Pinkie replied.
Stand up tall and face your fears.
The ponies realized that Pinkie was right, and they continued on their search. Deeper into the Everfree Forest, they faced a towering cliff. Smoke poured up over the edges, surrounding the ponies' feet. Crash! The path suddenly crumbled, leaving Twilight hanging from the cliff's edge.
Hold on, I'm coming.
Applejack hollered reassuringly.
You're gonna be just fine.
Just as Applejack had promised, the ponies lifted Twilight to safety.
We could never leave a friend hanging.
But Twilight just stood in awe. There, in the distance, was the legendary castle.
Come on, we're almost there.
Waved Rainbow Dash, taking the lead. Moments later, the ponies stood in the ancient castle, under an enormous stone statue made up of 5 rock sculptures. The elements of harmony.
If all 5 elements are here, then where's the 6th element?
Asked Pinkie Pie. Twilight thought for a minute. Pinkie was right. It didn't make sense. She looked at the ponies who had been by her side through the entire journey, and...
I've got it!
Twilight shouted suddenly.
The spirits of the elements of harmony are right here.
Twilight motioned toward the ponies.
The hearts and spirits of you 5 ponies are in the force behind the elements of harmony. True friendship brought together 5 elements: kindness, laughter, generosity, honesty, and loyalty to reveal the 6th element, magic.
From the center of the room, a spectacular wave of light swirled together, revealing Princess Celestia.
You had the magic inside you all along, Twilight, but you could not unleash it unless you let true friendship into your heart.
Twilight smiled at the ponies, and a beam of warm sunlight shone through the window.
You did it, Twilight! You saved Equestria!
Cheered the ponies.
I couldn't have done it without my friends.
And for the first time in Twilight's life, she realized that true friendship is magic.
Wow, thanks, Olden Brony. Thank you so much. That story always makes me a bit emotional. You tell it in such a great... You're truly a consummate storyteller. And I really appreciate you taking the time to tell us this story today.
Oh, Corpulent Brony, it was truly my pleasure. I love this story as well. and it reminds me of my childhood every time I tell it. Please, let me come on anytime.
Well, I certainly will consider it. Please let me know if you have any questions about today's story in the comments below. Otherwise, thanks for listening. See you next time, every brony.
But no one can groove like the girls with the hooves. Once you party with ponies, you'll be seeing rainbows. Ooh, ooh. Equestria girls were kind of magical. Boots on hooves, bikinis on top, furry coats so cute will blow your mind. Equestria girls were pony fabulous, fast, fine, fierce. We trot till we drop. Cutie marks represent. Now put your hooves up.
Break it down, DJ Pone 3. These are the ponies I love the most. I wish you could all be Equestria girls.